Okay, so we have Meet Me at the Equinox, Death Cab for Cutie from Twilight soundtrack. And I did a shorts for it. It's on my playlist for December. I sent it to Twitter. You can find it. New Moon, Twilight, Death Cab for Cutie, Everything Ends. And the reason that song's on is last night we put an end to some pretty significant chords that we had cut. We'll put it that way. So people that were really, really close to you that didn't fulfill their contract, that didn't change, didn't go through the dark night of the soul, couldn't meet you where you're going, couldn't come with you where you're going. Last night you put a final on it. Very emotional. I got up and had to take heartburn medicine and headache medicine because it was very, very intense. So if you were feeling any of that, that's what we were doing, most of us, okay? Not everyone. Then the other thing is, at the other day I did a thumbnail, and the thumbnail had Holy in his cage. Well, at 1:30 in the morning, I heard Holy cooing really loud. And it woke me up, and it wasn't Holy cooing, but I heard it. So it was on another dimension, and it woke me up, and it wasn't him actually cooing in this dimension. Then last night at 1:30 in the morning, the sirens went by really loud 3 different times. Okay? So like at 1:30, at 1:45, and then at 2 a.m. So major stuff's going down. Now I checked my email and I checked my Nextdoor app, and there's nothing in there saying that anything happened, but we know something happened. So we're kind of like on all dimensions at once, you know that, but the veil is so thin that you can actually be accessing fifth and sixth dimension per se, and you're in your physical avatar. Your cats, your animals will be seeing stuff just like it's right there in front of you. Well, now you're going to start being able to see things that are right in front of you. Just like when I said the other day, I saw the card soulmate and heard the card soulmate, and the card wasn't even there. Okay, so don't freak out, is all I'm telling you. Don't freak out. This is going to be normal eventually. Okay, and then that cause severe headaches, right? Then with the heart, okay, that's not attacks from the enemy, okay? So don't go there. Don't even give them that power, because it's not. It's your heart chakra has to open to receive this new love that you're bringing in from 5D and higher. And it's so intense that your heart has to be completely open. So the old people in your life, the old contracts that you've cut the cords with, you thought they were done, you're moved on to your new assignments, but you still have to go in there and make sure that your heart chakra is totally opened and wide enough to receive this new person, this new assignment, this new divine partner coming in. Now that's kind of hard to explain, especially when you thought it was over and done with, and then last night they all showed up and you're like, no, I'm past this, you're here, I'm here, goodbye. Okay, I had to do it with my last mission partner, I had to do it with my daughter, and I'm sorry, but you have to either roll with me or I roll on. And we've given you more than enough time. When we had rewritten our soul contracts, we still left the door open a little bit for these people to do a dark night of the soul, for these people to come back with their grand apologies, right? And their, I've changed, right? You're hearing a lot of readers saying this person wants to come back, but they're not on your level and they haven't changed. But it's up to you whether you want to give them a chance or not. You know, you're hearing readings like that. Well, that's done with now, okay? You gave them all the time they needed. They did not come up to your level. And it's like on the freeway. I'm going to give you an example here, okay? You're on the freeway and you say, let's meet at the truck stop. And everybody meets at the truck stop, but some of them didn't make it to the truck stop. So you even get a room and you stay overnight and you have breakfast, right? And guess what? They're still not there in the morning. So you say, okay, I'm gone. Yeah, I gave you enough time to get here. I'm back on the road again. Okay? So there's an analogy for you on we're done. So now the heart chakra had to be ripped open wider so that these people, these new loves, this new soul contract can be fully implicated. We wrote it a while back, but we gave them all the time in the world. You know, we like maybe even stayed till lunch. We didn't even leave at breakfast. We might have even got another room for the next night because we waited so long for these people to get their shit together, because that's how empathic we are. That's how loving we are. Well, you know, it's done. It's done. So last night was very painful for my physical avatar, but so worth it. Okay, so we're definitely on a new beginning, and we've definitely got the devils behind us. Okay, that was in the shorts. We're on to our Knight of Pentacles. Our confusion is over because we're doing our soul contract. And it's all about the heart chakra, the Queen of Hearts. Just what I said, and the Nine of Pentacles. It's all about the heart chakra and going towards our Nine of Pentacles. Now, we have the Joker card, which is the wild card, and he's upright, and he's not upside down, and he's riding that bike forward, and the people behind him are on a lower level, period. Ace of Hearts in reverse. You don't have your Ace of Hearts. It's in reverse, but that's why we had to do the work on the heart chakra, because this is a big one. This is a big one. This is the one that Five of Wands that had you out in the cold but is bringing you in. This was a very emotional Five of Wands, and we're closing it out. We had a lot of in and out energy with the Ace of Wands and the Queen, another Queen. So we've got three Queens. We've got the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Hearts. So you're very much in your female queen state, okay? You're in that state where you have lots of love. Your heart chakra is being ripped open. The past is the past, okay? In that shorts, we also had survival mode in ancient ruins. These people were from ancient times. They also put you in a survival mode that we don't want to be in. We don't want to be in a survival mode. And that's the kind of mode they put you in. And they brought up a lot of ancient past with you that you don't need to go back to. You went through your hermit state and they didn't. You want your hidden treasures and you want to dance like no one's watching. But we know everybody's watching. Okay? Now we've got the King of Swords and the Lover's card to go ahead and end this up. We've got the King of Swords and the Lover's card with the Privileged Lady. So the Privileged Lady is what the King of Swords is going towards. He's all about truth. He's all about love. And he had his chakras worked on last night too. Okay, now some of you may not have felt this yet. You're going to be feeling it this week. So if you wake up feeling like you're having a heart attack, or if you've got major headaches, or if you're hearing and seeing different dimensions on a physical avatar level, don't freak out. That was the warning from Astro. Don't freak out. We're doing the Lovers, the King of Swords, and the Privileged Lady to end this. It's short, it's sweet. I don't want to get too complicated because it's really deep. Now, once again, when I said we gave them enough time, so don't feel guilty. Don't feel like, oh, that person, I just love them. Well, you know what? You still can stay at the truck stop and you don't have to move on with us, but we all are taking off. Some of us took off after breakfast, some of us took off after lunch, and if you stayed a whole nother night, that's fine. You can just stay there for the rest of your life on that level. But we're down the interstate. We're going. And our divine partners coming in, mission partner, twin flame, ancient one, all different for everybody. But get ready, because it's so close. It's so close. Okay, I love you guys. I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.